we are Solanea, so Angel Solaneas is from Spain, and then it's Camille van Noten from Belgium, and I'm neuen Meister.
The head and the hand, it can be very easily explained as a reaction to a disconnection between designing and building, which we think is growing bigger and bigger. So thinking, designing and making, when it starts to align, and it's when you start to really engage with materials, make things yourself, think through the material, and that's what we call the head and the hand. It's mainly shared view on architecture, a very keen interest in housing, developing, working with the plan, developing, thinking about the housing typology, thinking about how to build for a city. Also an interest in making, working with materials, researching materials, working from the small scale to the big scale. Oh, that's a difficult question.
It's, I don't know, yeah, like these bit more administrative things. Or no, I don't know.
I actually think we're quite good at this.
True. We're quite organized.
Brutal
Schwarz. So funny.
I think a challenge for us is to connect these two ideas of the craftsmanship with like the environmental approach, because somehow the things we are lately reading, or I'm quite interested, is about how at the end all architecture is environmental because everything is environment, like we are in this environment, and how we can make through architecture the user, the people be aware of the environment.
Getting up early.
Getting up early.
But you can't lie.
No!
I think we always react in a very understanding way, because it's maybe a bit of a cliche, but we really don't believe that the architect should dominate the client and should be very stubborn and obsessive about a project.
I think there are several architects, I would say, I quite admire, but if I have to name someone, maybe it would be Lina Bobardi, because I really like the way she sketches and she's more kind of free-minded. Yeah.
A building block.
In block, yes.
We can do both for the camera.
Well, that's a quite difficult one, but I think, I don't know, but for me it's obviously Switzerland. I find it so interesting what's happening in Switzerland, and I think there are so many experiments happening and young offices popping up, and I find it very, like for me Switzerland's a lot in focus.
Oh, that's a strong statement. I have no affinity for Mies van der Rohe, like how his persona and his architecture.
I will go now.